Welcome to today's deep dive. Imagine standing in the blazing July sun, lining up for 3 hours with thousands of other
Oh,
people.
yeah, we've all been there.
Right, but you're not waiting for a roller coaster. You're waiting to sit in a dark convention hall just to hear the people who made your favorite show talk about making it.
Exactly. That is the reality of Anime Expo.
Yeah, so today we have a really highly focused mission for you. We're looking at a single, incredibly concise piece of source text we received about the upcoming Anime Expo 2026.
Right, the big announcement,
Yeah, the headline is short. It literally just says, Crunchyroll heads to Anime Expo 2026 with new anime premieres, panels, and more.
which on paper sounds like a pretty standard convention press release, right?
Exactly. Okay, let's unpack this. Think of this like a major tech company's annual keynote. Showing up to an event like this isn't just about, renting booth space. It's about a streaming platform trying to set the cultural agenda for the entire year.
Right. What's fascinating here is that focus on physical events for a digital platform. It reveals, well, a lot about how media works right now. The text specifically highlights premieres and panels.
Yeah, the two big draws.
Yeah, and it's tempting to just see that as a simple list of weekend activities. But
Yeah.
it really represents two very different ways of engaging you, the audience. Premieres are the shiny new product.
Right, the thing you actually go to consume.
Exactly. You sit, you watch, you consume the new animation.
Yeah.
But the panels, though, those bring in the human element. You're putting the creators, the directors, the voice actors in a room with a live audience.
Which shifts the experience from just like watching a screen to actively participating in a shared cultural moment.
Right, a shared experience.
But I do have to push back a little here just to challenge the wisdom of that balance. So what does this all mean for their core strategy? By pushing both premieres and panels equally in the headline, is their primary goal to act as a content distributor? Or are they pivoting to be a community builder first?
That is the big question.
Because historically, those require completely different mindsets. A distributor thrives on, well, frictionless consumption. They just need you to open an app on your couch and hit play. It's safe, it's controlled.
Very controlled, yeah.
But building a community live in a convention center, that is messy and it carries real risk. Like, what happens if they debut a highly anticipated premiere and the crowd in the room is completely underwhelmed?
Well, that definitely happened.
Or a panel goes completely off the rails during the fan Q&A. By focusing so heavily on the live event, they're basically giving up the safety of the digital space to put their brand at the mercy of a live, unpredictable audience.
Yeah. That unpredictability is the exact reason physical presence remains so crucial for digital platforms today. You really cannot just quietly drop a massive new show onto a server anymore and expect it to dominate the cultural conversation.
Right, the internet is just too loud.
Exactly. The digital space is simply too crowded. So the energy in that panel room, the audible gasps during a twist in a premiere, the deafening cheers when a beloved voice actor walks out on stage,
Right, the pure hype.
yeah, that visceral human reaction is the actual marketing engine. A digital platform desperately needs that physical, tangible validation.
Wow, so when 3,000 fans lose their minds over an exclusive clip, those reactions immediately bleed out onto social media.
Exactly. The hype generated by the people sweating in that room fuels the emotional investment for millions of other fans who are just waiting to stream it at home. The physical event validates the digital product in a way an algorithm simply cannot.
Okay, I see. So the live audience essentially becomes their strongest promotional tool.
Huh.
The fans inside the convention hall are doing the heavy lifting to sell the show to the rest of the internet.
Precisely.
So by prioritizing both premieres and panels in this announcement, they are proving that they don't want to just be a passive library of video files. They are actively positioning themselves as the physical town square for the entire media.
Right. They need the fans shouting and interacting in the convention hall just as much as they need the subscribers hitting play at home.
So it's a strategy built entirely around combining fresh, exclusive content with direct, live fan dialogue, knowing one feeds directly into the other.
Which leaves us looking at the final, most mysterious piece of that headline and a question for you to explore on your own. The announcement specifically teases premieres, panels, and more.
Right, and more.
Yeah, we all know what premieres and panels look like at this point. One is passive content, the other is active discussion. But as these massive conventions continue to evolve, you have to wonder how platforms will innovate that undefined more.
Because you can only tweak the standard Q&A microphone line so many times before it gets entirely stale.
Exactly. The real challenge for platforms heading into 2026 is figuring out how to keep fans actively engaged in a physical space, moving beyond simply sitting in an audience looking at a screen or a stage. What does the next evolution of a live fan experience actually look like?